Remember that you start to build reports when you start to have more than a single visual on your report canvas. So if I was going to create another visual on this canvas now, there are certain steps I need to ensure again if I'm going to follow my own recommendation of how to create visuals in Power BI Desktop. So first, you know that you will always have a chart selected at the beginning. As you start to create your reports, you probably finish creating one particular report now, and you have that chart selected like this. If you want to create a new chart, you have to start by clicking outside of the selected charts, because as you know it, our first process of creating a visual is to select the visual from the visualizations pane. But now that I have this chart currently selected, if I go to select this a visual from the visualizations pane now, it simply just means that I am changing this chart to a new one. So the first thing you want to do to create a new chart is to click outside. Then you can go ahead to select the next visual type or the next chart type that you want to use. But I want you to notice something here. If you are planning to have your charts to be of the same size, one thing you can do to allow Power BI to help you is make sure that the first chart that you have already has the size that you will want to maintain. So for example, I'm going to readjust this our charts, and I'm going to make it to look just like this. So when I create the new chart now, it's going to come by default as exactly the same size. So again, the process is very simple. I'm going to go out to click on an outside area. So you need to take note that anytime you want to click on an outside area like this, you just have to click one single time, right? So if you happen to click twice, it's possible for you to see something you don't expect, like this. So when this comes up by mistake or by error, simply just locate the ... ellipses that you will find. Right now, these ellipses, you may either find it at the top or at the bottom of the chart, depending on where the visual is located. So if I take this all the way up now, you will see that the ... is now at the bottom, right? So just look for it, click on it, and select remove. Okay, so now I don't have any visual selected on my reporting canvas. I want to create another visual. Now let's say that I want to show the sales per segment, and let's say that I would like to use a column chart this time. So I will go to my visualizations pane, follow exactly the same process, select a column chart, and as you can see, the size is exactly the size of the first chart I created. If I just drag out this placeholder and I place it side by side, you will see that they're exactly of the same size. Now I want to show sales by segment. I will go to my fields pane and I'm going to look for segment and I'm going to look for sales. Again, it doesn't matter which one I find first, and it doesn't matter which one I click first. So this time I'm seeing sales first, so I just click on the sales. Then I'm going to tick on the segment, and that's it. So now I have two visuals on my reporting canvas. And now that you know how to start to add visual elements into your reporting canvas, the next thing we are going to cover is the different field buckets that we have for our charts.